Hi everyone. So I'm canning up tomatoes. I got half a bushel basket. No, it was a bushel basket for $8. How I do it is I got 29 cup or 42 cup bowl. No, these are 29 cup bowls of my Tupperware. One's hot water, really hot water, because I use my hot pot to heat it up the water. And the other one's ice water. So I'll run you through, and then I'm going to put them all in my 59 cup Tupperware bowl that only come out certain times of the year. And Lord, it's hot. All right, so I'll show you. I'll drop you down. So I got all these cleaned. What I do is I take a little bulk container or whatever, and I'll stick it there. And I have a tomato core, and I like to core my tomatoes first, and then I just cut the X in the bottom, and then I'll pile them on that side. So easy. Put your X. And that way there you can see if you get all the green out. So slice your X in the bottom. I don't like putting a pan of hot water over my stove, and it's hot enough. It's going to be 95 today here again. So just take that out, and that's it. So if you prep this first, and they've all been washed, and okay, so now I'm going to try to see if you can see what I see. Do you see what I see? Okay, here's my ice water. This is my hot water. So I'll take these, and they've been sitting in there for a few. They're not, ouch, it is kind of hot. I'll start sticking them in the ice water, see if they'll start splitting for me. I think they need to set a little bit longer. Ow. And then once they hit that ice water for a few minutes, they'll peel real easy. Oops, sorry about that. So I'm going to get my hot pot heating, because the coldness from the tomatoes, even though they were at room temperature, my water isn't that hot. See, usually if your water's hot enough, the tomatoes will just peel real easy. So I'll come back to you when they're good and hot. Okay. So I heated up. This is my second hot boiling water that goes in here. This is a ACOP heater, water heater. I like it. It heats water up in minutes. And it's really nice inside. It's got its little fill line. Works perfect. So what I like to do is I run the hot water into it, because I just ran hot water over that. Fill it up to its little fill line, and I'll start it again so that it's good and hot for when I need it next time. These tomatoes are pretty firm, so it's taking a minute to get the skins off them. Alright. So now so again, I did take away the 52 cup bowl. And I brought up my pans, because I'm just going to chop them up, put them in my pans. And then I have an electric water bath canner from Ball. That's what I'm going to put them in to boil, process them. In my dishwasher, I have my jars going right now, so they're going to be good and hot. The tomatoes will be good and hot. The lids will be hot. And then all I'll need is the tomatoes, the lemon juice, and canning salt. Okay, use canning salt. If you don't got canning salt, kosher salt will work. And some people don't even salt their tomatoes at all. I like the flavor of them. All right, here we go. Now they're getting where they're sliding off a little better. See, look. Let me drop you down. Look, the skin's almost just peeling off right now. But we're going to stick them in that cold water. No one's got to wait a minute. Okay, look at that. See how nice it comes off? You don't have to boil a pan of water to get your tomatoes and all that. If you've got one of those hot crock pots or hot water, I don't know what those are called. I have to ask my husband. But it heats the water up for you. Oh. All right. Let's get your tomatoes out. Get them in your ice bath. That little bugger is going to have to wait. You load up the rest of your tomatoes, much as you can in your pail, or your Tupperware bowl, or your big bowl. I like doing it this way, and then that way there I can just cook them on the stove when I'm ready for them, and I'll cut them up, and yeah, I'll get them going. And this will be done in no time, so bonus, right? Okay, that's enough for right now. All right, I'm gonna put this bad boy back in there. Get in there. All right. I'll do a quick one for you, and then we'll put that there. You see everything I'm doing? I'm going to drop you down because you don't need to see me. You just need to see what I'm doing. Oops. Let me knock you around there. How's that? Better? Okay. So you just grab them, peel the skin right off. Look at how easy that is. There's a spot right there that's not even ripe, so I'm just going to cut that off. That little bit right there off. And cut them up into my pan. And I'm going to dice these, and I'm going to make big chunks out of them. Because they will cook down. So you just make a big chunk out of them. And I'm going to do that to the whole rest of the tomatoes. Then, when I'm done, I'll come back with you and we'll get it done. How's that sound? All right, because you don't want to sit there and watch me do all this. This is boring. So, it doesn't matter how you cut them, nothing like that. Just get them cut. Be right back. All right, I'm just about done. I got this, I got that, and that to go. You're caught. Oh no. I got this nice big pan right here of tomatoes. I'm going to go put this, I'm bring you right over here with me. So you can see, I'll right to right pan next. So, oh Lord. We'll put that over there. You see? Okay, I'm putting that there. Now, I know I'm going to add some salt to that. I don't put mine in the jars. I like adding mine to the mix there. 2 tablespoons. I probably got about, maybe 5 jars here. I'm going to add 4 heaping tablespoons of canning salt to the mix. Might add another one here. I'm going to put it back over here so you can see. Gotta wipe off the counter. So, you see everything really good? Good. I have some wild oregano. I don't want no stems in there. But I want some of that oregano in there. Yum. It just gives it good flavor. Now you don't have to add oregano to yours. I just like adding some seasoning to some of the jars. So I don't have to, you know, like if I wanted to make salsa up, or not salsa, spaghetti sauce, or pizza marinara sauce, or I have most of the seasoning in the tomatoes, and it just gives it a really good flavor. So, yep, I'll add some of that. I'll probably add a little bit more than that. Gotta reach. Freeze-dried garlic. About 1 tablespoon. That's about a tablespoon and a half. A little bit of garlic salt. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Parsley. Oh, I'm trying to find my pepper, but I can't find never. Never ever. Where did he put it? I'm sorry. Alright. I found it. Parsley flakes. And so that in there. Black pepper. I'm not going to add a whole lot. Maybe about that tablespoon, maybe? Maybe half a tablespoon. Yeah. A couple little red pepper flakes. Maybe like that. Good flavor. Hold on 1 minute. I'm going to pause it and I'll be right back. Get that off my hands. I had to put the other pot together with the hot water and the tomatoes. A little celery salt. Remember, a little celery salt goes a long way. You could put fresh celery in here if you want, and I might do that. I don't know. Right now, I ain't feeling like cooking or chopping it, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to take a real little bit of basil leaf. And I'm not even going to put all that in there. Just like that. See how easy this is going to be for me? Now, I didn't want to chop up peppers, so I'm going to use this Thrive red and green peppers. Look at that. And it smells wonderful. I'm going to use about 3/4 of a cup of that. And I don't have to refresh it because it's going in the tomatoes. So I'm just going to sprinkle that all around. So see, my marinara is almost ready. Cooking down in these jars. I got some pizza seasoning, Italian seasoning. I'm going to throw about 1/3 of a cup of that in there. As soon as I can get it open. They're hard to open. By the way, when you're canning tomatoes, do not wear your favorite shirt. You will get covered with tomato. And whatever cooking with is going to get covered with tomato. And tomato will stain. There. And it's got dehydrated onions and, oh, a bunch of goody stuff in there. Mmm. That's from Gordon Foods. Alright. I'm going to put just a little bit of paprika in there. And get the darn thing open. About that much. Alright. Now, that spatula ain't gonna work. And I cut these in big chunks, so just gotta stir this around. Don't use your wood spatula or spoons because you will stain them. Use either rubber or stainless steel. Smells good already, everyone. So this is going to cook down for, oh gosh, maybe an hour. I'm going to let it cook down. Then I'm going to get the other one going. And the other one will be just plain. And I'll be back in a minute. Show you what I'm doing. Alright, finally got the tomatoes all peeled and cut up. My marinara mix, and that's just plain tomatoes with salt. This has got, I added shredded carrots to it, you know, with my Tupperware chopper. So it's got celery, onion. Well, you've seen everything I put in it. I just added, it was 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar and the one carrot chopped up in there. And let me tell you, it tastes wonderful. So this is still got to cook down. It's been almost 2 hours already. And I finally got that one done. This is so good. Oh my goodness. Really good. So if you would like to try those, my recipes, you're more than welcome to. And just throw what you want in there, but make sure you throw some sugar and for your marinara and spaghetti sauce or pizza sauce, either one. You throw in your a little bit of brown sugar and salt, and then you see all the goodies I threw in there, and a real carrot, a whole carrot, chopped up really small, celery, onion. Yeah, it's really good, guys. And then this is just going to be plain, and that's how I do it. And sometimes I'll cook them down really good, and then I'll get one of those 10 cans of tomato sauce, and there you go. Now you can see me. I'll take one of the 10-can tomato sauces and I'll split it up in between the two. That way there, when I got it all canned up, all I got to do is open it up. I ain't got to buy extra tomato sauce or nothing like that. It's all set and ready to go. So this is how I process my tomatoes. You don't need to see me put them in a can and all that because I got other videos on that. So it just showed you how to prep and cook down your tomatoes. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to try to fast forward it a little so that it ain't so long and boring for you. I will tell you, don't forget to add lemon juice to your jars, even though you got salted tomatoes. Now, some people don't put salt in it. You don't even have to do like I do. That's just how I do it. And not every batch is the same either. So for $8, I'm going to have marinara and pizza sauce, spaghetti sauce, whatever, and then whole tomatoes for like your chilies and stuff. Not bad, right? Take care. Big hugs. God bless. Have a great day, guys. And ladies and guys, Bye.